Hello, in this video I'm going to take you through the features of our online interactive content. You'll notice that I'm starting off on the CMS page for personal values and organizational ethics. You scroll down this page and you'll see all the syllabus type information on the page, and then we get down to the coursework. One of the nice new features of this CMS is that you can close all of the sections or open them all. I'm going to just click to open May 22nd to May 28th. And when I do that, you'll see a link for Online Interactive Content Week 1. So click on that, and the link takes you to the interactive content for the week. And you'll see that the page is set up in a sequential fashion. So we have 5 pages of content. You can navigate to any of the 5 pages from up here. You can click on Contents and see the internal contents of each page and go to any specific aspect of any of the pages. You'll notice over here on the right, you've got On This Page. So if I wanted to click immediately down to the video tutorial, I would click here. And then if I wanted to print all of the pages on this lesson, I can click Print All, and there's a nice, easy printable version as well. I know some people like to have that in their hands. So what you do is just work through the content from the top of the page to the bottom. You'll see that you've got this nice introduction video from me that tells you a bit of, just introduces you to the course. And I've got information here to tell you a bit about the course. The video tutorial that I'm filming right now is going to go here. When I'm done with this page, I'll click on Next Page. So you'll see that the next page covers one important piece of information or one important set of concepts for the week. That's shareholder and stakeholder theories. And basically the format of these pages is that you'll have an introduction, which is right here, a video lecture anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes long, knowledge aids that you can use to better understand the material and to make sure you have been paying attention to the video, and then usually some sort of a reflection. This one's optional. The other 2 in this lesson are not optional. So what I would do is click here and I can listen to and watch the video. And then this is a knowledge aid that involves clicking on a card and then moving it to the stack that it agrees with. So we've got 2 stacks, arguments for shareholder theory and arguments for stakeholder theory. This argument is companies that follow it are more successful. And if you watch the video, you'd see that this is one of the arguments for shareholder theory. Oh, actually, Actually, companies that follow it are more successful is one of the arguments for stakeholder theory. See, I need to go back through my own video. I was distracted there. At any point you want to restart, you just click Restart. And it treats all people involved as ends. I do know that that is an argument for stakeholder theory. And I get the little happy sound. I go down to the next section. This is just a video that you can watch if you'd like. I find it very interesting. It's Alex Edmans talking about corporate social responsibility, and there's nothing else for you to do here but to listen to the video. Then you click Next Page. The next page is moral responsibility and mitigating factors. So again, we have intro information here. One thing you'll notice on the right is that you can actually navigate to different parts of the page as on the previous page. And there's also a Learn More section in which there are some current articles that are of interest and relevant to the topic on the page. So Obama should not apologize for the bomb. You click on this and you're taken to a web page with an article about whether Obama should apologize in his visit to Hiroshima for the dropping of the bomb on not on Pearl Harbor, on Hiroshima and on Nagasaki. And so there'll usually be some articles, some additional information, some other resources over here on the right that you can click on if you'd like. Again, we got a video lecture, knowledge aids. This is just a rollover. So we've got facts about moral responsibility, elements of moral responsibility, and mitigating factors. So this just helps you to secure that information. Here's a little quiz. Which of the following kinds of uncertainty can mitigate one's moral responsibility? Again, that comes from the video. This is not graded, but I do get a record of who has completed it. So it's not going to be a part of your grade, but it's for you to make sure that you understand the material. So I would click on a couple answers here, click check answer, and it shows actually that each of the ones I randomly clicked are incorrect. So if that's the case, I might try something else. What about the facts of the case? It's partially correct. I got one of the correct answers. So that's how that works. And then I come down. This is a feature where I would drag these to the right answer. So it says drag each mitigating factor on the bottom to the slots on the right that contain the corresponding element of moral responsibility that it mitigates. The difficulty of acting, I happen to know, mitigates freedom. And you'll know that as well after, again, you listen to this short video. So you'll listen to the video, go through these little knowledge aids to secure what you just learned, and then we get to our third section, which is a research reflection. This is an article on moral responsibility in corporate culture. This is actually going to figure into one of your assignments this week. So you will read here, you've got questions, here's some theses from the author, and then here's a PDF of the file, and you can just scroll right through it on this page, or you can also download it for yourself if you'd like. So then I go to the next page, and again it's the same setup, obstacles to moral behavior. We've got a video lecture. Knowledge aids. This is one where you see I've got obstacles and steps to moral action right here. And I want to scroll through these until I come up with the step towards moral behavior that these obstacles are from. And again, you'll know the answer to this after you watch the video. Let's say I say deciding to do what is right and go next. And then for this I put judging the ethical action, carrying out one's decision, and maybe this one I think is recognizing an ethical situation, and this one I think is, let's say here, carrying out one's decision. I can check my answers. I go back and I see that they're actually all wrong. I can reset and go through the process again. Okay, so this is something I'll want to become familiar with before I leave this page. And then finally, I'm going to drag the obstacle to moral behavior on the bottom to the slot next to the quote. And so once you've listened to the video, it'll become clear how to do this. But you're just going to take this fear of personal costs. If I do the right thing, I might lose my job. Bleep, I get a happy little sound. Finally, I've got a current event, and you're going to reflect on the influence of corporate culture on the fuel mileage scandal at Mitsubishi. We've got the obstacles to moral behavior laid out so nicely for you, and this is just a short article about the Mitsubishi case. All right, then when I'm done with this, I just go to the next page, and it takes me, directs me to go back to the CMS page and do the assignments for the week. So if I click on here, it'll open a new page and take me right back to the CMS page. And then I'll say, time to read Chapter 1 of Business Ethics, prepare answers to these questions. And you'll notice that one of the questions that you're going to prepare answers to are back on page 3 of the online interactive content. And you can read through the rest of this information as you're getting familiar with the course page. But you'll submit your answers via this link. You'll post them in the forum, and as well as a reply to 2 student answers. And then we've got a optional chat room discussion that happens once a week on Thursday nights. I just wanted to take you briefly through that online content so it could become kind of clear to you what this is going to be like and how you go through the various sorts of activities. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory. You might run into a few in future weeks that are a little bit different, but every page has the same format, the same order, and you're going to see these sorts of knowledge aids repeated, so it'll be very clear to you which ones you're dealing with. Oh, look, here's a neat resource over here on the right, a little video that you can watch, and some other articles. All right, so that's about enough for now. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to the online interactive content, and please ask me if you have any questions. Take care. Bye. All right.